So looking at our own careers and our past, we all know that we've been influenced by different people in our lives, men, women, and famous, not famous, maybe mentors, people you've worked with. So it just thought it'd be interesting to see who are some of the people that have been influential in creating you as a leader or developing you as a leader, creating your style maybe, and have been a big influence on you, and you carry that forward with you. And I thought I'd start us off, and I'm probably going to give you two very odd answers, maybe, but one is actually the actress Katharine Hepburn. If you've ever read her biography, she is a woman who decided to do things on her own terms. She didn't follow the rules for her era and her age. She was quite phenomenal what she did in her career, and didn't let boundaries get in her way. And the other one is my other counter side of that, because that's a little more serious, is Irma Bombeck, if you know who she is, but because she found humor in everything. And I always think with everything, we have to not take things too seriously. We have to remember we're people, and that as people, we need to respect each other and sometimes step back and realize there's a little bit of humor in what's going on to keep us, I think, grounded and level set. So they were influences in an odd way, just in kind of how I wanted to be as a female. And it also influenced me as I thought about myself as a leader. So just who influenced you? Tara?
Sure, I'm happy to share. So I certainly would consider myself very lucky in my career and my education. Thinking also me back to when I was in college, actually, I had an opportunity to do a mentorship program with a woman who was very, very extremely involved in DE&I, and really just getting the word out on how we should promote different cultures and backgrounds. And I was a part of a women in leadership conference. And something that really stood out to me that I take it with me in my career and how I lead my teams as a woman is there was a survey that said very few women actually prefer to work with another men. And that really spoke volumes to me at an early age, very young, getting started in hospitality and real estate. And what I've taken with me is to make sure that I'm a very positive thinker, and that I'm very positive in how I approach different situations and learning opportunities. Because I do want to make sure that women enjoy working with other people, and that we are in it together, and that we're empowering each other, and really being each other's champions. That's how we're all going to encourage more women over here. So that's I think very
Great. Pam?
Yeah, I would say in being in development and construction, and when I first entered the industry, I wouldn't really say I had a particular person that I looked up to and said, that's what I want to do. I did have very, very supportive leaders above me, kind of encouraging me to leverage my strengths. And then coming to Kettler and really getting into the development and being more exposed to construction, I think what really helped me the most is feeling respect from our coworkers and feeling the support from them. From Bob Kettler, I'm thinking of Sean Curtin, other people around me. I think when you have that team around you and you feel respected by them and supported by them, it gives you the confidence to kind of try new things and put yourself out there a little bit more. So I think if I really think back, that's really what gave me the confidence to kind of keep trying, take on more responsibility, take on more leadership. And I try to kind of foster that feeling amongst my team so that they feel that they're very well supported and respected in their knowledge. So I think that really helps people take the risks.
And I think both things you just mentioned are really important when we talk about being mindful. Mindful is that respect, and that people are being respected, boosting that confidence and feeling like I can be there. And then also being mindful that we want to work together. We don't want a culture where women don't want to work with women. But I do know what you were talking about. And I think that to me goes right back to that mindfulness that those things really can influence people's experience and their ability to kind of rise up and be stronger leaders. Anyone on your side, Cathy?
I would say, these are great examples of women role models. Kettler, and one of the reasons why I really love Kettler and being here and seeing you all succeed in your careers provides me with inspiration, I would say. And, I would say that for me, I haven't really been so conscious of myself as someone who's different in the industry. And I don't know if that's positive or negative, but that's just been the way it is. So I've never really thought of myself as being different, honestly, until much later in my career. So it never was something that I grew up with, in terms of shaping my, like, what I wanted to do or who I wanted to be.
And hopefully that's where we'll all get to, right?
Right.
I think that we all are just like, we're all equals at the table, and there isn't this, a fear bias, or the viewpoints are different based on any and any other kind of factors. So that's actually a great, wonderful, background to come up through, but something that you can expose others to, that it's just the way it is. And so it doesn't become something that's prescribed or that's structured. It just is. And I love, Pam, you brought it up earlier. That has been the dynamics of Kettler. It has really just organically become the company that it is, I think, under Bob's leadership and the way that he views people in the jobs. It is best person in the job, and they get listened to. And I think that's part of our culture that I think we've been really able to cherish as being part of the Kettler team. Well, I just want to thank you all again for participating today, sharing your insights with everyone. And I would like to thank our audience for listening. And I hope that you will take something away that's of value to you in listening to this esteemed group of colleagues that I have got to share today with.